Nigerians have reacted to the attitude of Major General Muhammadu Buhari, retired, the president of Nigeria, popularly known as Jubril al-Sudani, by members of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. We have seen certain actions of the president of Buhari, and this is about appointments. Nigerians have reacted to how Buhari sacked NECO registrar and appointed a northern replacement. This is exactly what the president has done over time, and we have seen this done constantly. Whenever a southerner is taken off, a northerner is replaced there. Whenever a northerner is taken off, a northerner is replaced there. President Buhari has come under attack over the sack of the registrar, National Examination Council, NECO, Professor Charles Uwakwe. Daily Post reported that NECO registrar was sacked on Wednesday for fraudulent practices and suppression of official records. Now, let's call a spade a spade. Either the North or the South, whenever they are given opportunity to be in a particular position, they engage in fraudulent activities. I just needed to clear that out there so we can see the cancer that we have to deal with at the end of the day when Nigeria breaks apart. Because we have to deal with such people as this Charles Uwakwe is a professor and also a professor in fraudulent practices. These are people we need to deal with also, because I like seeing things outside of the box. I like seeing the bigger picture. I just don't want to talk of Buhari here in this analysis. I just also want to point to you that the new nation does not need the likes of Professor Charles or the likes of Buhari, dead or alive. Now, for the top management officials of the council were also dismissed after investigation. Mr. Abubakar Ghana was immediately appointed as the acting registrar. If you look at the juicy positions in Nigeria, you'll realize that all of those positions are occupied by the Northerners. Buhari was once asked and said, why is it that the Southeast are never satisfied? They want this, they want this, they want to be here, they want to be that, they want to be this, they want to be that. That is what he said. And with this, I have come to realize that there's no way Nigeria can be won. Why? Because over time, it has always been tribal. Religion and tribe has always been, even if countries break apart, we are still going to have issues that borders on ethnicity. Soon people will begin to say, this person is not from our town. I am from Ogun State. Oh, he is from Lagos State. Oh, my own Yoruba is different from the one of Ibadan. Oh, Ibadans are criminals. Oh, the Enugu man is Nama. The Abakaliki man is like an Hausa man. And stuff like that will keep coming on. Why? Because two things are very important to avoid every of these things as a new nation. One, transparency. Transparency in almost everything. Everything. It doesn't matter if it's just some little thing. Transparency should be there. And with this, second, rule of law. A rule that has to be obeyed by everybody. No sacred cow. With this, there won't be any issue. So even if you don't like the other ethnic group for one reason or the other, probably some stories that your grandparents told you, you cannot do more than talk in your home. You cannot go against the person publicly. You will be taken to the court. You cannot see them on the street and try to strike them down for this or that. You cannot decide that I am not going to employ you if it's not a private company. And even if it's a private company, there are certain criteria. Of course, you might say, I don't want to employ this person. I want to employ this person. It's correct. It's okay. But you will not be able to practice any form of discrimination as regards where the person comes from or what ethnic group the person hails from. There will be a standard law that you must have to obey or you close down your business. You're not going to take somebody in or because the person is from Anambra State and you say this is an Anambra person, that one is from Imo, even though you have a new nation. None of those things are going to work. Even if you have your personal opinion, you still have to operate under the law. So in this case, this did not go down well with some Nigerians who took their Twitter pages accusing the president of practicing favoritism, nepotism, tribalism, and all the lism that you can think of. They lamented the replacement of the registrar with a northerner. Here are some comments gathered by Daily Post from Twitter, and I'm going to go through them. And with this, you will realize the complexity that Nigeria has turned to. Another Abubakar is the acting registrar. Yes, the former registrar was sacked for corruption, which is a grave offense and should be prosecuted. But there is no need, there is no incorruptible Nigerian from another region or tribe with a question mark. Is there no other person? Why must it be the Hausa or the Northerner that will take over that position? Well, those that support nepotism should enjoy it while it lasts. Another person said, Mr. President continues to systematically eliminate the Southerners while replacing them with Northerners. This is how genocide will start, like play. Another one said the new chief of staff at work is installing his boys in power, so it will be easy for him to loot his own share of our resources. And I think this person is coming up with something which we should look into, because anything I say can happen. And I will say, yes, another sack to replace them with the most educated and wise people from the north. It is not strange anymore. And I will say, must every appointment go to a particular region? Why? I believe that if there is something called federal character, where every region is represented, at least in a balanced form, if someone is qualified, the person can take that position, notwithstanding where they come from. Let us be sincere about that. But what we see being played out regularly is somebody from the north always taking over the office from somebody from the south in this administration. It is terrible. It is sad, and it is very bad. I don't want to say they will be replaced with names like Muhammad, Ahmed, Aliyu, Abubakar, Usman, Bello, Aminu, Rabiu, Kiari, Adamu. Simply put, replaced with people from the north. And I would say they will be replaced. Okay, guess Mr. President has found a new hobby in sacking his appointees. Sack a southerner, replace with northerner. Sack a northerner, replace with another northerner. Fulanization of Nigeria on the move. Another person said, a man that cannot provide a secondary school certificate, sacked NECO registrar. What a strange country. And I would say, how can someone that did not go to school or even have NECO results sack NECO registrar? Well, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think? How do you expect this not to be so? So, these miserable collaborators from the South preaching the long dead and buried doctrine of non-existent one Nigeria. Please show your satanically treacherous and corruption-tainted faces and defend this correct action, since you are unrepentantly defensive of your avowed tormentors. Nigeria is a country where tribe is all that matters. Tribe is all that matters. Nepotism is all that matters. My people, your people, our people. It has always been the pattern in which they have been running the nation. This is not progressive at all. Whenever Southerners are appointed, the press goes mute. When Northerners are appointed, they go bonkers. What they don't know is when you point a finger to someone, others are pointing to you. Every moment they complain, what they are saying is, you should have appointed our own people instead. So they are guilty of the same offense. Now, this is from a Northerner responding to every of this, because it's good to be balanced. Let's see what they are saying too. That's just what it is. Even if you sack everyone from the educational sectors and replace it with the Northerners, they are still and will remain the most useless and illiterate people in Nigeria. And another one here says, I don't know what is happening in this country called Nigeria. Some of our leaders are turning this country upside down. Very soon, I will leave this country and go to my country. I'm tired of this Nigeria. Another person says, as far as I'm concerned, we should forget sentiment. or tribalism. In as much as Nigeria remain one with the three main tribes, Igbo, Yoruba, Hausa, then president is free to choose whoever he seems to be perfect for the work. We should not be encouraging corruption. The man sacked has done the right thing. No, but he was sacked because of corruption, and Buhari does not deliberately replace him. Let us try to be reasonable. So, like I said at the beginning, I said we should look at the actions of this person. I first said there is no difference between the North and the South. Many of them are criminals. They are thieves. We have politicians on both sides. They are all thieves. If you disagree with me, check out that your governor is from your state. He speaks your language. How come he's looting you dry? But what I don't see, as something nice, it has become a pattern, is that Buhari takes off someone from the South and immediately replaces the person with someone from the North. This is the practice, nothing more. And with this, you realize that it is not normal. If he is a balanced person, when it's not going to be a pattern. It's not something that you can replace a Southerner with a Northerner. That's not a problem. After all, they are still the one keeping the one Nigeria, so it has to remain that way. But if you are doing the same pattern every time, repeating the same every time, then people begin to look at you and say, come on, how do you replace this every time with a North, with a North, with a North? That is the questions that Nigerians are asking Buhari, Jubril.